likes to moon airport hangars full of people while licking the glass. You know him, you love him, he's mildly disgusting. Misha, everybody!
Misha, what's going on, sunglasses?
What is up, my homies? So I was just doing a live stream, which I'm now continuing to live stream, just to see if we can say something to get ourselves arrested. But I was live streaming and I was recording other people, and then I pressed the button to flip it around on yourself, and I saw that I was wearing my sunglasses inside, which I was not aware of.
And we didn't say a word about it while you walked down the hall.
I feel super cool right now.
Yeah. I was wondering if your live stream was on the beach.
You didn't know it was inside.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's how I knew you were an actor, though, with the sunglasses.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just a regular guy.
Yeah, I look normal otherwise.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh my gosh, it's civilian crowd.
How's Kings of Con going?
It's going really, really well. We have 2 more days. We're in the thick of it.
You don't want to talk about it anymore, do you?
No,
We're been talking about it for the last hour.
No, it's more that we have not slept.
We haven't slept in 4 weeks.
But it's going great.
I hear that it's going amazingly.
Yeah.
I heard some of the stuff that happened, which sounds amazing.
Yeah.
We're very excited.
Congrats.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't wait for you to see it.
Yes, I don't know what you're saying.
Neither do I. Ladies and gentlemen, Misha Collins.
Okay. Guys, you're late. You missed all of the good stuff. We're just wrapping up right now, unfortunately. Sorry. How is everyone? Someone a few days ago said that this might turn out to be the biggest supernatural convention in history. Amazing. So congratulations on being part of a throng of people. Great achievement. Am I dying? Oh, am I enjoying? I was not making fun of your accent. Although it did sound like you said, are you dying? Which, when you're on stage in front of a huge audience, is not what you want to hear. Are you okay? I worked on this. It was actually kind of like my first starring role in a movie. And it was an independent feature. And it was the first day of shooting. We did the first take in the first scene, and the director came up to me after the first take and he said, Misha, are you okay? Which, I don't know if you guys are directors, but that's pretty much not how you're supposed to talk to actors. Like, you're supposed to say things that nudge them in the right direction, but fill them with confidence somehow. And are you okay? Really doesn't serve that function. So I cried inside, and then we forged on. No, actually, it got even worse from that point. He said, are you okay? And I was like, I thought I was. And then he said, okay, you just seem a little, and I was like, oh, really, I do? And then he said, okay, well, let's just go again. And I said, oh, Larry, can I just have 1 minute? And he said, sure. Everybody, be quiet. Misha needs a minute. needless to say, that shoot was a fucking train wreck. Yes. My, speaking of which, a lot of people have been asking how my daughter is and things like that. They're... Oh, hi guys! We love your crap! Super classy. I did not do that. That was my body double up there. I would never do something like that. Something that crass. Yeah, my kids are, they're disgusting. They have lice. Those of you who I hugged closely in the photo op earlier, you should know that as of yesterday, my children were fully full of lice still. Just wanted to let you guys know that. So, I did do a fair amount of snuggling and rubbing with people. Sorry about that, but I just wanted to share my pain. I learned something amazing about lice, which is that men who have gone through puberty, which I fall into the category of, not to brag, don't get lice. Isn't that amazing? Lice hate men's hair. It's crazy. I know. Yeah, man. Yeah. We're the only two people in this room who can't get lice. Yeah, I posted about this on Facebook, and it was like, just felt like kind of like one of those train wreck days where everything was going wrong, you know. My daughter had lice and got really sick, and you know, and my son filled the gas tank with water, and he was, you know, he wasn't totally forthright about it right away. He was like, when the car died, and it died rather dramatically, we were exploring the car, and I was like putting on my old, like, I used to know how to work on a car, so I was like, you know, popping the hood and checking things out. I was like, I just cannot figure out, I don't know what would cause this except for, obviously, like something exploding inside the engine, because it was shaking violently and then spitting out plumes of smoke, and he said, oh, Dad, do you think maybe it would have something to do with like what's behind this door? And he pointed to the little flap where the gas is. And I was like, Wes, why would you say that? And he said, I don't know. I washed it a little bit with water. I only put in 1 inch of water. He's not great with units of measurement. He's like, if I had put in 3 inches, that would have been bad, but I only put in 1 inch with the garden hose. And so, anyway, that car, that was a while ago. Still in the shop. I may never see it again. But I was getting into, we had 2 cars, and I was getting into the other car because that car was dead. I was getting into the other car, and I was about to turn the ignition, and the thing you don't want to do is run the engine if there's water in the gas tank. And I was like, wait a minute, Wes, did you put water in this gas tank too? And he said, no, Dad, I couldn't figure out how to unlock that door. I'm off the hook. Anyway, yep.
We love you, Misha!
Thank you. Are you saying that because of my suffering with my
No, we generally love you so much.
Oh my gosh. It's so strange to have this conversation with someone, I can't even see your face. I'm blinded by this big white light. I just hear, I still don't see you. I can vaguely tell that someone stood up. And is waving frantically. It's as if someone is drowning in the middle of the room. I was telling my daughter that she should eat her salad because you know, that's why her son is, my son is so fast, is because he eats a lot of salad, and that's why she's still having a hard time beating him at races. Also that she's half his size and wears giant boots, but I didn't tell her that. And then my wife texted me yesterday that she had said, Mom, I think West, because he eats so much salad, I think he's gonna beat Trump.
West for president!
Okay, whatever. Hi.
Hi. So speaking of your family, my question actually has to do with cleaning up after an episode of Cooking Fast and Fresh.
Yeah.
How long does it normally take you?
How what?
How long does it normally take to clean up?
Well, so we do this little cooking show sometimes, me and my son and daughter now, where they take control of the cooking process, and they have the ingredients and they pick what we're making and they destroy the kitchen. And you're asking how long it takes to clean up. And the truth is, it's never really ever clean. It's never cleaned up. I'm still finding stuff. We did this baking fast and fresh or something. We did a baking experiment, which I had the smarts to move from the kitchen to the driveway. So we did the prep work in the driveway, which, by the way, it's like whatever we made has turned into some kind of mortar that is in between all of the bricks, and no matter how much it rains, it stays there. But we made these horrible hockey puck consistency muffins, really rock hard, and full of bits of gravel and like probably chicken shit. There's chickens walking around the yard and the kids are stepping in what they're making. By the way, some lucky winners I mailed out. This is the stuff that I'm amazed hasn't ended in a lawsuit yet. So I mailed out these muffins to poor people who ostensibly had won something. And I did label them, in fairness, I labeled them "do not eat." But they were really awful. Anyway, we did that, I don't know when we did that. It was like March or something. And I just saw my daughter 2 or 3 days ago eating one of these hockey pucks. Where the fuck was that all along? It must have been in her sock drawer or something. She was like gnawing on it, and I thought she was gonna break her teeth. I was about to tell another story, but I won't, because I have to respect it. I'm not going to, but it had to do with, no, I'm not going to tell. Okay, thank you. Hi.
My question is, why did you become Lucifer?
Why did I become Lucifer?
Yes.
Well, first of all, oh God, this is going to be sort of potentially kind of devastating for you. So I'm an actor. If you want, at the end of this, to get a refund or something, I'm sure that we can talk to him. I am not Castiel. I just portray him on a TV show. That TV show, plug your ears if you don't want a major spoiler, is a work of fiction. I'm gonna just go out on a limb and assume that you're asking about my character. Kind of? Or are you saying that I am Satan? She's just stone-facedly staring me down. She's not gonna step in my trap.